Hey guys, it's me, Tiffany here. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'll be watching episode 10 of Pit Babe, the series of 10. It is episode 10 of Pit Babe, the series, and I'm not ready. I'm not ready for Pit Babe or Last Twilight. I have a whole new tissue box. We're gonna open this right now, because I am 100% gonna be needing tissues today. Like, I'm not even kidding. I'm like stalling right now because I don't want to watch this at all. And whatever. So without further ado, let's watch episode 10 of Pit Babe, the series. It's like he's looking at him, it's like it's a goodbye. Stop. Every scene I see of him is like he's saying goodbye. You can't end it like this! I don't know who the other guy was, but that's definitely Charlie's body. Who else could it be? It's definitely Charlie. Okay. I'm not stupid enough to believe that Charlie is dead. I've been saying that this whole episode, okay? Because it logically does not make any sense. We have so many more episodes. If this was the penultimate episode, maybe I would have expected, not expected, I could like speculate that he actually died and we get a sad ending. But we have so much plot to go. Like, okay, the thing is, there is 13 episodes in this series. I'm not sure if they said there's a special episode or not. I don't think there's a special episode. I think it was... No, The Sign has a special episode because they filmed it. I don't think this show has a special episode. But 13 fucking episodes. Episode 10. We have 11, 12, 13 left. You cannot make a show that has so much ending where their main character is dead. Like, you can't. But, like, doesn't make sense that he would die, you know? And the thing, I've realized that is there gonna be I don't think there's gonna be a car accident, but okay, so I'm guessing because in the car accident scene that I saw, I forgot the trailer or whatever it was, that we see Charlie like in an accident. Charlie's body was outside of the car, and I'm thinking, and in this one he wasn't. He was inside the car. So I'm thinking that scene we saw was just only like limited to what's his name? Jeff's memory. So what happened is Jeff had not memory. Jeff's like vision. Jeff's vision was he dies in the accident, and that could have been led by because if Charlie and Jeff did not intercept and find out that there was going to be an accident in the future where things are going to happen, Dean was going to cut the brakes. Charlie was going to get an accident, and he was actually going to die and like actually die. And because they intercepted, they had planned this thing out. They're kind of one step ahead from Tony, one step ahead from everybody else. They're going to kind of intercept this vision where he plans his death, well, fake death, and he was able to stop his heart, have some help, maybe from that old man. I don't know who that man is, but from that old man. Maybe like I don't know. How would they interact with this old man? Maybe just like a really rich doctor who was able to stop people's hearts. I don't know. But they got intercepted and they got help from the outside, and Charlie is able to kind of give what's it called? Give Babe his senses back, and he's able to kind of collect news. And like I think they're kind of aware that if Charlie dies, because Charlie knows that they know that he has powers now, so he is worth a lot of money too. So they're aware that if he dies, Tony will be kind of more frantic and finding more children with more powers, so he's gonna get more sloppy, you know. The original plan was to sell Charlie and sell Babe and sell even Jeff, but because these are like Charlie's gone now, he's losing millions of dollars, so he needs to find people. And when you're kind of in a crunch to find more money or do things and like replace what you lost, you kind of get very sloppy. So he's like, find as many kids as possible, and to find somebody like that, as many kids as possible, you're gonna get caught, you're gonna flag people here left and right because you're adopting so many random children at once, like, you know. So like he's gonna in a way, like he's like handing them the evidence now. So I think that's what Charlie's planning, and Charlie's gonna be undercover, kind of hiding out, where he's gonna get like the get all the evidence, and at the end, like maybe like episode 11, episode 12, maybe 11 or 12, he's gonna come out and he's like boom boom boom, and he's gonna come in there and like save the day, I'm guessing. And then Pete has a list of people, like buyers, I guess, of who's gotten children too. So it's really interesting, like how he plays in this. At this moment, for some, okay, for Pete as a character, we were like getting really close to him, like kind of like intertwining with like everybody else. So I feel like he's been like very like a step aside. Like he's telling himself a different story. Like we got one way and him kind of got together. We kind of maybe saw a little bit directions, but then like Way's situation happened and everything, and he's kind of like out again. And then when him and Babe were in that place and fighting, and like they knew each other, you know, he's an enigma and everything, and then that, but like this whole situation now, we didn't see him this whole episode, and I feel like he's like now has a list of buyers and everything. It's like where are we meeting? Like they talk to each other, but I feel like we need a little more backstory for him to be able to make me like understand why he's such an important role. I feel like I expected to see a little backstory of him and like his relationship with Tony before, just like how we saw Charlie's as we got through. We saw Jeff's, and then we saw like Ways in many ways, and we saw like obviously Babe as well. So I want to see a little flashback to make me like want to know this character more, want to feel emotions, and why I need to support him a little bit more. Just that. Way and Dean's character just pisses me off. Like, Way, I already ranted about Way last episode. I don't care what he said this episode. You still did it. You think you never want to hurt anybody? You still did it though. So you did want to hurt somebody, okay? You can't say you don't want to hurt your family because you did it already. Jesus Christ. And for Dean, like, the thing is, there are people out there like Dean who'll be like, they're desperate to win, like they're always quote unquote the underdog for like their entire life. But the thing is, Alan has treated him nothing more or nothing less than equal to everybody else. He's been treated the same as North, as Sonic. Yes, North and Sonic doesn't really care about racing than their YouTube channel, but like Dean constantly just like belittles his teammates too. Like I feel like he's always had this like kind of persona where he thinks he's better than anybody, and I think that Alan has been trying to show him that he needs more team mentality, and he's giving him chances over and over again. Even the last time when he left, they welcomed him back with their arms open, and he should have been aware of the situation, but like Tony bought him. Like, Tony bought him with money, and sadly, people will get went over with money, and it's kind of sad. And then when he broke down, it's like, okay, the problem is, if he wasn't the one who, like, if he didn't try to kill Babe, and he didn't try to keep saying, like, things bad about Charle, even though, like, you're literally saying shit to a person who died, and who you, like, caused the death of. Everybody thinks he caused the death of. And it's like, sir, and he's not even remorseful about it when he was trying to argue with Alan, he's trying to argue with Babe. It wasn't until the end where Alan broke down, where he started to feel the regret, which like I kind of felt the emotions coming through. I think the actor did a really great job. Totally spacing his name right now for some reason, but he did a really great job in that scene where he kind of felt that remorse and that regret of what he's done. But like at the same time, like he's also keeps saying that like he didn't do it. Like he cut the brakes, and if my theory is correct, that if Jeff and Charlie did not have like the vision of the accident, he would have killed him anyways. So like it's like not like anybody trying to like sabotage anybody, and especially their car, I think is already guilty enough. Like that's attempted murder, no matter what the way you see it. Like you try to kill that person, I know, okay, that's attempted murder. But I really hope that like they picked it up, because I think it was kind of a hint of like, because like obviously he wasn't the one who did the pipes one. I think it was Jeff, because Jeff is calculated enough to know what amount of force needed to kind of like fake it and like hide it enough, because he's so good at cars and everything. But I want to hint that maybe like they're gonna pick it up somehow, that Charlie, they realize Charlie isn't dead. Like I feel like in the situation I was laying there, I thought Babe was gonna be like, this doesn't right, like, doesn't make any sense, that he's gonna have to figure it out, like he can't be dead, like stuff, he doesn't realize things. But I don't think he did in that situation, because he's just too distraught and like heartbroken. But But I hope like Alan picks it up. Like he's gonna investigate it even more. And like for some reason I want them to know that Charlie isn't dead by themselves. That instead of Charlie showing up and kind of like telling them I just faked it to, you know, do all this stuff like that, it would be a more cool shock factor. But at the same time, I feel like logically and storyline wise it will make more sense if they figure it out themselves. I feel like, because it brings, maybe I'm like just too into like the mystery kind of things and I want them to like dig deep into the situation, but they also have a lot of things on their hands. The one of the biggest scare that I have going, this is one of the theories I had, that he's faking his death and Charlie gives Babe his powers back and Babe doesn't know that he's faking his death, is the betrayal that he's gonna feel. Because last episode he's like, I will never like leave you, I'll never like I'm never gonna like kind of like betray you anymore. And they said no more secrets and everything, because I feel like since it's been 3 times since Charlie has lied to Babe in a sense that really broke him. Like the first time is obviously about being Tony's kid and then the powers thing, and then now this, I'm like, no matter how much you like a person, no matter you trust a person, no matter like how much he wants to like protect a person, I feel like just this constant, like, these are like not even just small lies, these are kind of big emotional, like distraught kind of like lies and like pain that Babe has to go through, that I'm like, at the end of the day, like if I was in Babe's position, I don't know if I can trust that person, no matter like, even if I like love that person. I'm like, mind you, I've never like loved a person I think as much as like the Babe loves Charlie and stuff like that, but like just like, for me, just looking at it, it's like, will I be able to trust, if I'm in this situation, will I be able to trust this person again if he comes back, and if he's back alive and he's staring at me and I went through all these pain, all these tears, will I be able to trust this person? And it really brings me back to Tharn type. But in the situation of Tharn type, you can only lie to him once. Babe and Charlie's situation, Charlie has lied to him like 3 times already, like really big ways. I'm like, am I able to trust this person if he comes back? The situation, and I'm like, I don't know if I can. So I'm not really sure. It's like, I obviously Charlie would be forgiven because Babe loves him so much, so there's that. But that's just a question that constantly runs in my head. It's like, realistically, would a person be able to trust a person no matter how much they love them if they keep lying to them? And they've asked multiple times, no more lies, and they continuously do a lie. But maybe the lie was outweighing the goodness of it, you know, and trying to take down this human trafficker too. I don't know. I've never been in that situation. I've never been hunted down by a human trafficker, so my lover has to go fake his death to save me. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that's my reaction. I actually didn't cry. Like my tears didn't fall as much as I thought. Like my eyes got really watery like multiple times throughout this episode, but just tears never fall down as much, so that's surprising to me. But yeah, that's pretty much my action. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on my social media link down below. See you next time. Bye.